Hey, www.patreon.com/TheModernApes. I mean, we're absolutely cooking. We're chasing down 50 patrons as the day gets closer. The bowling reel's on there. The adventure series. It literally costs $4. It's less than a cup of coffee. And be prepared, you're being set up for a bit. Tristan, tell them what they win if they want a little more. Yep.
Is it even worth it anymore?
Dude, damn it. Sell something.
The Eternal Affairs. For $10, you get the premium level that has all access to all the videos you could possibly want. I mean, if you'd want something like that. I'm trying to reverse psychology.
Right. No, I was just scratching
I'm trying
my
to
foot.
be sad.
Don't
You're
worry
going to
about
throw shoe at me.
Don't
You're
worry
about to
about
chomp
it.
with me.
And the Patreon.
Join the Patreon.
Enjoy the episode. See you guys later. They didn't have
Stratosphere.
inside plumbing, but they had anti-gravity technology? Are you kidding?
That was before it was like, you know.
What?
They didn't have anti-gravity technology. It's called buoyancy.
Can't properly wipe my ass, but we can build
That's
a...
your fault.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Modern Apes podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Bridge-Gadd. We're live from the ever-glorious studio. Sitting to my right is the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat, King Candy Ass. It's Tristan Bowling.
What's up, gangsters?
What's up, gang?
What's up, gang? How we doing?
Gang.
How you feeling this week, huh?
Really not great. If you
Is it because the winter vortex is coming into full swing?
No.
It's cold today.
I know. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I thought I would like it more.
I got caught with a t-shirt on at lunch.
Ooh, bitch.
I was going... Don't do that.
Ooh, bitch.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh, bitch.
I got
Ooh,
caught in the
shit.
fuck... You know how, like, when you walk through Manhattan, there's the big buildings?
When you start to see, like, on a corner, you're like, why is those leaves doing showtime?
Yeah,
and
why
then
is
you
there...
walk into a vortex.
Oh, shit, it's a leaf tornado.
And you're like, it may be fun to be in the middle of that. And you're like, no, it is not.
It's not. Well, I'm sitting in my office, and I'm working with a bunch of fucking European Scots who just don't understand what heat is, and they have windows open. We have the building.
No, they're from a cold country. It got so cold over there that, like, I mean, people die.
Well, you know what's funny is our windows. We're on like the 10th floor, but the windows go all the way up. And so they're like,
what?
Yeah, so
they're like suicide windows?
That's
like you
what
can
they
jump
said.
out?
They go, ooh, you guys have suicide windows. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, we could never have those in Scotland.
Yeah, because it's raining every day for years.
Yeah, dude. They're like, it's just gray all the time.
Yeah.
He goes, and it would be sad because we don't have big buildings like this. So you just maim yourself.
You got to jump twice.
You just maim yourself off of the second floor.
And we don't have elevators either.
Now you take your shit.
So they got to take the stairs back up to jump off the 3-story building.
That's what it is. I think it's the going back up on the last word of the sentence that makes it. Ooh, like you gotta go back up with it on the very
Honestly,
end.
I'm excited for you to, over the course of however many years you work at this place with these people, you will develop a good Scottish accent just from hearing them all day. You'll be able to parrot it. I hope.
Hopefully, we do well on Patreon, and I'm forced to not develop a Scottish accent from working a day job for the next 4 to 5 years.
Do you know what?
Yeah, I love you. You go. Yeah,
Let's not count our chickens.
No, I'm counting my haggis sheep.
I almost went to trade school. Remember that?
That would have been fine.
No, it wouldn't.
Why? You would have been fine in trade school.
I can't handle a union.
No, but you would have been a fine if you figured out how to do, because you like work hard and you have no issue like being at a place. You could have been.
I do. I've been up since 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You could have been a plumber. You know. You already got the natural curve of the back. You're halfway there.
Yeah, no.
Laugh at that kind of. That was okay.
I need to fix my posture. I've been noticing it recently, and I don't want to be hunchback dad.
Someone complimented you on like a couple episodes ago in the comments. They're like, Tristan's very funny. He is shaped like a question mark, but very funny.
Oh, I'm glad you're stealing the road. You called me a question mark the other day.
Well, then someone stole my joke.
That is not what happened.
Because it was that
You just
good.
Admitted you found the author. You just told me about the origin story.
Hey, that's free domain, buddy. If you comment on my stuff, that you...
Also, Twitter. I'm stealing all jokes from Twitter.
I do. I called Tristan last night.
It's
I go,
into the public domain.
I called Tristan last night. I go, hey, what topic do you want to do? He goes, let me see what's on Twitter. I go, God damn it. Do you not have anything personal to yourself?
I was looking up, and then I knocked it out of the park. Just give me 3 seconds.
We're talking Egypt today.
Well, my original thought was ancient historical societies.
Right. And then I wanted to do how the Jews became, started as slaves and ended up owning the world. And I was going to do a big, long period piece. And by period, I mean
then I
the
have to
human
bring in my
existence.
charts and graphs.
Yeah, I didn't bring my protractor.
You know this. You're so lucky there's a Staples in Union Square.
Yeah, I was just in the CVS getting these beers.
How much propagate? First off, thanks for hitting me up.
I knew you were... No, you're right. That's my fault.
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
I was going to say, I knew you were
asked
alcoholic
me where I was.
beer.
Where was I grabbing this?
And I'm literally cracking it, tapping my foot, being like, yo, where the fuck are you at right now?
Also, I did a fun experiment in the WIT studio. I left a Coors Light Tall Boy in one of the fridges. Came back a week later. It's not there.
Yeah. What?
Out of all the things that get grabbed.
Do you think this is a place of learned doctors? It is drug addicts, fat Italians, and a bunch of people who just really like alcohol and sugar.
Yeah, I know. But I thought, you know what? I had a little bit of hope in that hope.
Now,
is
if you left a V8 green juice, that thing would be frosty in there.
Now, dude, I need to
out.
print out like a metallic label for a Tall Boy V8 and just put it over a Coors Light.
That's what you need. You need one of those faux, the weed cases, it's a faux Coke can.
I mean, I understand when you needed it and why you had it.
When you were 15 and you couldn't get caught, and you're like, also, it's not smell proof. I bought this as Spencer's
It's absolutely
gifts.
not smell proof, by the way.
Yeah,
and it says Springles.
Yeah, because they can't afford.
Because the licensing fee.
Yeah, that's what you need right there.
Do you know what I had that hid my weed super well? Talking about ancient fucking societies. This is what I did.
Living in a house where you can smoke weed? When
No.
were you hiding weed?
I was like fucking 13.
Jesus, you're a bad kid. All right.
I was like 13 hiding weed.
I was like, you could openly smoke at home at like 15. When was the time?
No, it was like 18. I could smoke weed at home.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like in high school. They were just like, yeah, fuck it.
No, they just would find my bongs like my dad ran out of so many sockets in his wrenches just from me making like, those Palm Wonderful bottles.
Wait, what would you use a wrench for?
As the bowl. And also the doorstop.
Wait,
do you know
explain
the
this
springs?
to me? Are you talking about like a socket wrench?
Yeah, like a socket wrench, like a small enough
I
socket.
thought you meant a crescent wrench. I go, what the fuck is a crescent
Yeah,
wrench?
I'm jamming a crescent wrench into
I didn't know what's going on.
No.
Oh, okay, so you use that as the bowl?
Yeah, and also door springs, if you guys did this.
So raw metal.
Yeah, raw metal.
Just using raw metal.
Yeah, you'd put
buddy,
you'd put a
apples.
wire. The thing is, you get the door spring, and then you'd bend it and put a wire mesh sheet through it, so that it wouldn't go through.
Do crack. What? Like, what are we waiting for?
I made great bongs.
That being said, I do dabs pretty often. I'm just sitting there with a fuck. I don't even have the blowtorch anymore. I have the entire butane just like can. You crank the tap on, it just goes.
Yeah.
Still not crack.
You're like Stig welding weed.
Still not crack though.
Yeah.
You can taste the metal occasionally, and I
No,
know.
I
it's
mean,
not
I remember the days of me smoking weed out of like an Arizona iced tea can that you pop holes into.
That's normal.
No,
That's normal.
That's way.
That's
worse.
what every kid does. Apple,
That is way worse.
apple soda can.
Apple was my
tinfoil.
go-to.
You just make a tinfoil pipe.
Tinfoil pipe. That's crack cocaine.
Yes, but that's easier to get when you're 16 than fucking.
Did you ever hear about knife hits?
Yeah, I've done those. Done that.
It's terrible.
That looks like crack. That is crazy.
Knife hits are. Ian, do you know what knife hits are? Or is that
So,
before your time?
so
Oh,
what
wow.
you do is
First
of
off,
all,
it was made popular by the one and only YouTuber Custom Grow 420, the 18 over channel designed for cannabis patients and adults.
so there's two places that you use a knife hit. You either use a knife hit when you're towards the back end of high school at your one cool mom's house, who's probably cool friend's mom's house, who's single and lets you do it.
No,
or
first off, terrible mother.
yeah, no. If
She
you're the
fucks
mom
one of your like high school friends
of
for
age
sure.
though, because she cares.
No,
Oh, you think 15, 16?
Oh yeah. No, those are dirty dogs.
16's fine.
No, dude, I remember my buddy doing knife hits and also parachuting Vicodin.
Hold on, before I ask what that is, we should explain knife hits. Knife hits, what it is for those of you just listening, because it turns out we got a pretty big contingency. You take two knives and a lot of hope and poverty.
And also,
then
first off, these aren't like stainless steel cutlery. These are fucking
China-made factory fake patina knives that your mom
In my
gets
case, we stole them
wholesale at IKEA.
Yeah, we stole them from the
hey, these
dining
are
hall.
good enough to be forged on a kitchen stove.
Hey, Nick, you ever want to be a blacksmith?
Yeah, you heat them up, one of them up to red hot.
Yeah.
And then you press down the weed while you have made a makeshift funnel on your face, directing all the smoke
If you want to get even
mouth.
more crackheadier, you take a 2-liter top and you cut it and you catch the smoke with the
You
the
do a
little
smoke
top.
trap?
Kind of, yeah, because you go tss, and it burns, and then when the smoke comes up, you don't just hit it directly because that's bad. So you catch it a little bit with the plastic, and then you
And
go.
the plastic reduces the bad. You're right.
That being said, I've also done like
Ooh,
volcano
the
bags.
safety
Which,
of melting plastic.
yeah, oh, you can really you can do it up though. Like a volcano bag is trashy, but if you say you
Volcano bag used to be like the sophisticated and like wholesale, not wholesale, but like wholesome, healthy way of like smoking weed.
no,
Just
it wasn't
vaporizing
because you're sous videing weed in fucking.
You are sous
plastic.
videing weed.
It's not good.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
That can't be good for chicken either, by the way. To be like, yeah, it's a plastic bag. I dipped it in boiling water. Enjoy. That can't be great either.
I didn't. Yeah, that's probably not great.
And they try and really upsell
But
them,
it's not
too.
the melty type of plastic. It's the healthy type of plastic.
Right. The healthy kind.
This
that
type
doesn't-
that makes penny boards.
You know, the type that doesn't respond to convectional heat? The
Yeah.
the healthy
The type that
kind.
makes penny boards and vuvuzelas.
What?
The good plastic.
What the fuck is a vuvuzela?
You don't remember like the 2010 FIFA World Cup where everyone got it was like 2008
I have
where
an
everyone had those
outstanding beef with
long
soccer.
plastic horns.
Oh, that's what that's called?
Yeah, yeah, those are vuvuzelas.
The fact that you know the name pisses me off.
I'm sorry, I'm a musician at heart.
All right, but we're not talking vuvuzela. We're talking ancient.
Vuvuzela does sound like a prince in Egypt
It does. Hey, when Amun Ra Tut vuvuzela, and that is
Yeah.
and that is the order.
and the Nile.
And all right. So what I wanted to do, and because I'm a big conspiracy homie, I very rarely take shit at face value, and it drives my wife up a wall because she's the exact opposite. She's everything that's happening is completely the way it is, and there is no shadow government of mole people watching a comet hit the Earth.
See,
It's definitely
that's
aliens.
that's what you want. I know. It seems like that isn't what you want because, like, you know, you want a little. You're watching stuff on the internet, but I have the complete opposite.
That's a hard lifelong commitment. The clouds have stuff in them, lady.
Oh, not even. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I'll be like, dude, like Haley will message me and send me a link to something and just be like, Jews? Question mark? And I'm like, I don't.
Oh, that's so funny. She goes, they raised this price of the hot and spicy. Netanyahu.
Yeah. First off, you can't get the hot and spicy out here in New York City. Literally, Netanyahu.
Do they have?
This is somehow BB's fault. I know it.
Yeah, bro.
You
the
guys
whole-
have never enjoyed. Honestly, it would be a massacre if they introduced the original hot and spicy at its price.
You niggas don't even
You don't
know.
even.
No, you
know.
can say you niggas don't even. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like this is the one occasion I can.
Talking about a hot and spicy.
Talking about
chicken
a hot and spicy.
sandwich. Well, it's a. They just have regular out here, right?
It's just a regular McChicken.
You don't. They don't got a. They don't got a.
We're
hot?
talking about McDonald's.
Okay.
Have you ever had a hot and spicy McChicken sandwich from McDonald's, and not the McCrispy, the one that you have to pay like $7
Yeah, not the good one.
for?
They used to be 99 cents.
They used to be 99 cents, dog.
So honestly, I'm not a fast food chicken man.
What?
Like chicken from fast food restaurants really scares me.
It's scary. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not chicken, but that shouldn't scare you.
I'd rather
So McNuggets give you the creeps.
I'll eat them, but like I don't order McNuggets.
Okay. So you're just no fast food guy in general, probably, huh?
That really fucked me up. I don't know how to tell you why or how, but Ian, that really bothered me. I know.
It's so funny that he's like, I try not to kill myself with cancer. We're like, what a fucking.
We've
loser.
all seen the paste. You don't like the paste?
The paste.
The pink paste?
The ambiguous paste.
Yeah. Well, they put spicy on the pink paste, and it's pretty good.
Look, you dip your fried pink paste into their sugar mustard, and it's fire. Their
Yeah.
sugar mustard's great.
And then you
dog.
complain why you have colon cancer in 5 years.
Yeah, and you never question why the cheese on any of the burgers never melts. And it is what, that right there.
Oh boy!
I'm going to slide out of my chair.
I just moved in my pants.
Bro, 2 of those and a large sweet tea all cost you about $5 back in the day.
Oh yeah, dude.
Less than that.
I would get pocket change and go get 2 hot and spices and be like, "Yo, dinner is served."
You used to get, was there 2 for 99 ever? I feel like there was a two
I
for
feel
deal.
like there was.
It might have been $1.99 for two.
They're trying to get those things out the fucking door.
Shit, we bought too much chicken. Shit.
Literally, it seemed like it was like a production issue.
Sir, aren't we a burger company? I said McChicken. Do it now. McCafe.
It had, honestly, in my little community, up on the top of the hill, it was the only McDonald's in like 7 miles.
Yeah, you're on the top of the hill. Keep reminding everyone.
It's not like a cool thing. I was on the top of a hill, but it was like a reservoir, so you go up and in.
You see him walking it back? You guys watch that in real time? His back pedal is pretty good. Good form.
I was basically
Low
in the
base.
center of a volcano. No weather would hit us. It would rain everywhere but there. Yeah. And when it did, it would fill up the entire thing,
That's
and we
so
wouldn't
good.
be able to go to school.
All right. All right. Fucking calm down.
But
You
I'm
lived
saying, dude, we had rain days.
What?
Yeah.
What? I lived in the same state, by the way, 30 minutes away my whole life. I've never heard of this ever.
No,
That's
because
crazy.
because the buses had to go to like dipshit Buckeye to pick people up.
No soccer moms and Mercedes big bodies could pick you guys up?
No, dude, because there would be like the ground, because they didn't like they paved over the typography of where they're going. So there'll be huge dips that go up, and those dips just fill up, and now it's a river, and those people can't get out for the day.
No, I'll take that back, though. In that area, rich rednecks, though. No one had a lifted fucking Super Duty that could just go over it.
Why? I think one of my buddies legitimately got out a canoe and started like brown river rafting.
Where the fuck do you live? Where the hell do you live at, dude? Also, just because his name's Juan doesn't mean it's brown river rafting.
No, I'm saying the water is dirt. It's all mud.
All right. All right.
It's not it's all fucking it's
It's
falling
sediment and mud and Mexicans. All right, here, look. Let me get to my thing. I was talking. I'm a conspiracy guy because I think it's more fun, but also it's like I lie to people. So why would people who have all the power and money in the world tell me the truth?
And also, when it comes to conspiracy theories about Egypt, they kind of cup overfloweth. Just because there's such little information that isn't like guys breakdancing on a wall that you have to like decipher.
I mean, yeah, they really have. They went from being like this mythical place on Earth where like it was the center of economics, it was the center of technology.
It was the center of Assassin's Creed game.
It was the center of a pretty sick. Was that Origins?
Fuck, I think it was Origins. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. But they went from that now to it's pretty much just a tourist location. I think Travis Scott tried to do a concert there once, and that's what they're known for.
I saw there's great videos of people just bobbing and weaving and being literally like level 10 disrespectful to the like guys around because there's like the official tour of the pyramids and like going around and shit like that, and then there's Gary. And
Gary.
He's wearing the same thing, and he will charge you double, and he won't take you to the places you want to see.
Wait, so it's a scam?
Yeah, there's so many scammers.
I thought
dude.
like Gary was a good guy.
No, Gary's not a good guy. He'll convince you he's a good guy.
I don't want Gary.
No, but he's a bad guy.
All right.
So like, there's videos of guys just walking around, and it's just like they literally go in. There's like dudes who like can legitimately speak Egyptian and like go throughout the markets, and they're like, all right, cool. Well, we got the local experience. Well, let's go to the tourist zone and just fuck with these guys. Yeah, no.
Gary.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Whoa. You can get that close? I had no clue you could get this close.
Yeah, YouTubers have climbed it before, but that's a big no.
Wait, you can't climb it?
No, you can't climb it, dickhead.
Why?
What,
it's rocks.
What, you think you can go motorboat Easter Island statues?
It's not a rock. It's a pyramid.
It's a pyramid.
I thought that was Segura for a second.
After what Gru did, you can't go on those
We
pyramids.
deflated it. We're going to steal the moon.
Yeah.
I was going to make the same joke.
After what Gru did? Yeah.
Just deflates. Movie's great. All right, yeah. Let me get back to this. I could riff all day. So I went into the angle that I'm going for is I don't believe that they were made by. I'll say this. I don't believe they were
Christ
made by.
Almighty.
What? That's the most surface level conspiracy there is.
I know, but it's just it's really crazy. I feel like I mean I understand. Like I wasn't there to be fair.
Let me read you some stats, fuck nigga, before you start fucking getting all crazy. Watch this. The largest stone moved by an ancient Egyptian was a statue of Amenhotep III, weighing approximately 700 metric tons, which was transported over 700 kilometers from a fucking quarry. This monumental task showcased their advanced engineering capabilities, yada, 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 a bunch of other government lies. They moved a ginormous rock that was that big. By the way, make no mistake, they were fucking Egyptian Jews. You know how big an Egyptian Jew is?
Well, to be fair, the thing is, I'm all right. So here's what I'm assuming. So Big Rock Day is not the first day.
All right.
So what I'm assuming is
Day number 1.
yeah, the largest rock we've ever built. So this is the load-bearing rock.
We're going to move the center of the earth, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, like, what I'm thinking is, because if we could get a Google on how long it took for one pyramid to be built, I think it was like hundreds of generations of people. So I imagine like beta of the guy who moved the first rock to get to
By the time his great grandkid pulls up, and
20 to 30 years.
yeah, that's
kind of crazy.
Is that not fucking insane?
Well, the thing is, what I'm thinking is that like there has to be generations of people, because also, yeah, a large workforce estimated around 10,000 people. These people aren't living to 80.
So you have 100. Do you know who Lenny Marcus is?
What?
Do you know who Lenny Marcus is?
No.
Really, really old school, kind of like Attell level or era seller comedian. Bunch of Lenny Marcuses running around. You think Lenny?
No, it is not a bunch of Lenny Marcus. God. It's not Woody Allen building the fucking pyramids. You're out of your mind.
I don't care. You could have 10,000, 100,000, 6 million. Who gives a fuck?
No, dude. Here's what I'm saying is that they had like a high quantity of people that, like, first off, all day is this. So they're getting stocked, built, like zero body fat. They don't have the
right after they drink their protein shakes and eat a piece of chicken and red bean. No, nigga, they're getting whipped, starved, and malnourished. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so the recycle rate is pretty high. And this is like, I feel like this is generations of people getting only brawnier and brawnier. And that's how we get the IDF.
You've never sounded more like a pharaoh in your life. You go, what? Maybe these ones will die. Maybe the next one's after that. But the third ones? They'll be able to move a boulder.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like there's that being said, while it was built with slavery, I feel like that's abominable and that's a very bad thing. But so is this country. So,
well, they did give us a lot. They gave us a lot of technology. Hold on. Ancient Egyptian average height back then, 5'5" for a guy, 5'1" for a lady.
Short kings.
So they're smaller people, because average height today is like 5'10", at least for Americans. So they're tinier. A little malnourished. The only thing I say they will have is they can be in the sun for a while. I'd imagine they're...
I mean, their complexion obviously adapts. Because it's not like... Dude, it's not like they moved everyone from the Lower East Side to Egypt. Like, these were Egyptian
What do you
Jews.
think Gaza was? It was the really, really, really east side.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like,
the
I feel
far
like,
east side.
I know when you think about like the Jewish slaves that built the Egyptian pyramids, you're assuming that they're a bunch of Woody Allens.
But you're assuming that fucking the Upper West Side is the first place a Jewish guy ever complained about the weather and got a cold. No,
I'm not. First off, I don't even. What I was making using the Upper East Side. I was comparing that to like the older Jews who live up there. I'm like, these aren't the same people. It's not like people who
so
are
you
like,
think they were
I
just
was born at Cedar Sinai. It was like people who were born in Egypt.
Yeah, but you're
forged in
spinning it
Egypt.
like they were essentially me. They were 6 foot something dark skinned Jews that like could move. They were never that. That's crazy.
We have people peeking in our podcast. I just saw that. Did you see those eyes peeping? Who was that?
Well, I am just.
You don't know?
We have just been.
What if I had my cock out?
We have just been screaming Jews for about the last 10 minutes. Your girl literally texts you, goes, "It was the Jews?" Question mark.
Well, no, she wasn't talking about the pyramids.
So that's the first part. Also, can you look this up? Can you look up how many? What's the conversion between 700 metric tons compared to like American tons? I don't. What's the difference?
Wait, come on, man.
They spelled tons wrong. It's TONNES, so it's some European horseshit.
I feel like that's the plural for tons. Am I wrong?
There's no chance they throw in another N and an E for no goddamn reason.
I mean,
all right, let's see here.
1 British ton, 1 ton, metric ton, 1 U.S. ton.
Suck
okay,
my cock and balls.
Wait, we're the short ton? Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you, rest of the world. Why are we the short ton?
All right, so in comparison, if 1 ton spelled wrong, 1 non-American ton is bigger than than the American ton. So that was 700 metric tons. The biggest piece of rock ever moved in America, or in like modern times, is this thing called the Thunderstone. It's the heaviest stone moved in modern times by manpower alone, weighing around 1,500 tons, which is more, but not that much more than their thing. And they moved that in the 21st century in Russia. So like relatively new, on tracks with metal and pulleys and like all this other shit. You want me to believe that those niggas moved the same thing? Do you know how they did it? Yeah, that's the Thunderstone, right? Yeah. So they moved that. It's the densest thing on planet Earth that is like a singular monolith. It's fucking huge. And the way that people are claiming they moved the pyramid stones, listen to this. So
I heard the whole like using momentum, pushing that shit on logs.
You think they bikini bottomed it? You think they push?
Yeah, I think they pushed it.
Why don't we take this big ass boulder and move it somewhere else?
Yes, I think it was a...
What a fucking mo. What a mo.
Are we saying that the Egyptians built the pyramids with Alaskan bullworms? I'm not convinced.
Its tongue.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that honestly, but I think they were a more advanced civilization than we were, as far as like in that aspect. And then they wiped themselves out, or something wiped them out. Just like we could wipe ourselves out. It takes 3 70-year-olds pushing a button for all of us to go away right now. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice drawing, fucking Google Earth. No chance.
Oh, come on.
That's what you want me to believe. You want me to believe that they built steps and then 6 Jewish guys pushed
the whole thing is steps. It's a pyramid. What are you talking about?
That's what you want me to believe.
It's a big staircase.
You want me to believe that 6 niggas in flops.
It is not 6.
They're not niggas either. But
it's not that either, yeah.
You want me to believe it's 6 or 60 Lenny Marcuses are pushing these big ass...
It's not Lenny Marcus.
Oh.
It's not Dave Attell just fucking crowd working his...
Bro, just orange
Dave Attell with a
sweating.
recorder.
Yeah, it's like, I'm the entertainment. Like, we're all the entertainment. Push a fucking rock.
What's the deal with unfair working conditions?
Despite our modern technology and the research of our brilliant modern minds, there are still several great unsolved mysteries in the world.
Sorry, I'm just imagining. Fuck, what's a
great unsolved mystery? They list a couple.
No, what's the name of the guy from Jerry Costanza? George? Yeah, I'm just imagining George trying to fuck Cleopatra. Just being like,
Jerry,
I went to the bar, Jerry. You won't believe it. Well, who was it?
Yeah, there he is.
It was Cleo. She was looking. She bought me a drink. It was Cleo.
I'm only not riffing because Seinfeld fans are such sticklers for their thing. I can't do a respectable fucking... I can't do Jerry. I don't even know the setup you're talking about.
You can do a good Kramer.
And the white man. Yeah, exactly.
You can do a good Kramer at the Laugh Factory.
And another thing.
Yeah.
So all right. So normally we do like more intelligent articles where I pulled this from, but I pulled this from Kontiki.com. And so
I would just like to frame this. This is a fun episode. We're not really learning.
We ain't learning shit.
We're not really learning this week.
Hey, we got enough learning on the wrestling episode for the rest of the pods this month. So everyone calm the fuck down. Have a good time unless you want to hear about the Royal Rumble in 1937 or whatever.
Oh my God. And what a rumble it was.
What a rumble it was. Yeah, so...
It's called a blitzkrieg.
Yeah, 37? Nah, Hitler was still just stewing about World War I at that point.
Wow, he was pissed.
He was coagulating.
Didn't have a ball.
So you want to know what this place lists as the great unsolved mysteries of the world? The KFC recipe, the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The Loch Ness Monster, the Bermuda Triangle, all ranked near the top.
Where does my mom go when she says that she's going to bed, but I hear the back door open?
Yeah, right.
Then I hear weird noises coming from her room after I think she comes back from the bar.
I hope that cut to me, dude. I was like, what?
Sorry, it's this guy writing his mom's getting fucked and he lives at his mom's house.
Jesus Christ. No, but it says, but the Great Pyramids of Giza definitely take all the cake for the biggest mystery of them all. How the hell were Egyptian pyramids built, you wonder? Well, we're all scratching our heads on this one, but keep reading to get a... Let me skip. First, some history. The Egyptian pyramids of Giza are some of the most impressive man-made structures in history.
Daniel,
Yeah.
did you not read a word of this article before you chose it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just didn't read I skimmed, and I didn't realize the first little blurb was like a guy trying to showcase his personality.
Yeah.
Because now there's history and points and stuff.
I know. I really hate that.
It was a guy trying to be funny.
I know. I really hate it when they're like, in my opinion, Bluck.
To be fair, that's how some people hate watch this. They go, shut up, tell me about the geese and whatever.
I don't think anyone really does that.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
They sit there and they're not here for history.
No.
We're loosely a history podcast.
We're history in the sense that we talked about things that aren't currently happening today.
Yeah. I could, fuck, all right. Yeah, okay, it is estimated they were built over 4,500 years ago with over 2 million stones and took 20, 30 years to make. Ancient Egyptians used to believe in the sun god Ra, and in an effort to reach him before the afterlife, they
Can I fuck you like a sun god?
Ra.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do that to my girl.
That's fun.
I do that to my girl at lunch. I'll sit around corners and wait for her to walk out and just go rah. I really do that. That wasn't a
Like
joke.
as a tiger, or like, are you addressing the way that you have sex with her?
Both, none, half.
I don't know the context.
Yeah. Ancient Egyptians believed in the sun god Ra, in an effort to reach him. There's the boy.
Damn, our gods suck.
He's the Falcon. Yeah, we have
Ripped with a falcon head?
We basically have a San Francisco tech guy. That's the American god. We got a white dude named like Magnus.
Yeah.
That's Jesus.
Jesus drinks boba and shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like. He looks like he should be wearing a Patagonia puffy vest and telling people that they have a meeting they need to hop on about 3:15.
Yeah, just being like, why'd you roll your own cigarettes? It's weird, Jesus.
Okay, so they built the pyramids and
You'd
the
go
goal
by
was,
Jesse.
I was gonna sing the whole Jesse theme song. No one would have known it. That would have been for me.
It's Jesse. Isn't that it?
Whoa. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I've been in a hotel room watching Disney Channel. Love that, yikes.
I didn't know what to do with that either. I'm glad someone else said something. So there's a pretty cool backstory to these, but how did it actually happen? So there's no evidence, no ancient plans, no concrete proof of it at all. So it's not a surprise. There's no shortage of conspiracy
dickhead, there's
theories.
not a foreman.
Okay, but there's stuff around similar periods of... No, actually, fuck you and your face. You don't think there's plans? You think these niggas built the most sophisticated structures in the history of the world and there's no plans?
A rock at a time,
Also,
dickhead.
they're famous for leaving shit around. What are you talking about?
I'm saying they're doing it a rock at a time, dickhead. It's not like they're going around... Thanks for the fucking cartoon pixel art.
Why does it look like it's Rob, but from the show 16 on Cartoon Network?
A stock vector foreman of Egypt.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just a guy with a whip.
Those niggas were scary, dog. That's the last thing you wanted to see. A guy in a bunch of gold with a whip and
Yeah,
bad
but there's
intentions.
not... To be fair, I'm just saying, there's not a guy doing grout work on this thing.
You don't know that.
They do.
What do you think they stuck the stones together with? You think they're
Oh,
just...
cool. We can go and get an authentic whipping guy action figure.
Well, no... Jesus.
1/32 scale. Thank Christ they made that.
Well, also, but that's my thing, though.
Specific.
So they're, like, famous for hieroglyphs and all the whatever the fuck. They, like, tell whole stories about fucking basically aliens coming down. You don't think anyone ever wrote, like, and then Gary drew up the blueprints for fucking the pyramid?
Gary?
They have tombs and booby traps, and you don't think someone documented that? You think it's a convenient thing? There's just nothing?
How'd you know they have booby traps? How'd you know that for sure?
I don't want to admit it.
Is it because you watched The Mummy?
That movie's good, dude. Suck my ass. I thought it was Indiana Jones was the real reason. He doesn't ever go into temple.
He goes into temples, but they're not like Egyptian temples. Does he go into Egyptian
Where's
temples?
Doom at? Doom's not... No?
Dune?
Doom.
Doom?
The Temple of Doom.
Oh, the Temple of Doom. No, that's in like Sri Lanka.
Oh, ugh. Isn't it kind of crazy? And that's another
like
thing.
Indian
That's
stuff.
another thing why I don't believe that it was just the Egyptians that were here turned up. There's similarly built pyramids on every single landmass except for Antarctica, and even then, there probably is, if you ask me. We could do a whole episode
Are you saying
on
it's
that.
underground?
Oh, we could do an entire thing. There's one continent that's bigger than the rest that's untouched by fucking human civilization except for a couple of nerds. What?
Dude, nerds are living it up in Antarctica.
And I could see if it was 100 years ago, they're like, yeah, we just don't have a way physically to survive in -60. And it's like, no.
Dude, I bet there are nerds fucking in Antarctica where, like, imagine having a baby and you're just like, oh, I was born in Antarctica. Top of the world.
I thought it was the bottom.
Is it?
It's the bottom.
Yeah, I'm thinking about North Pole. That's where Santa lives.
Yeah, like, I'm 88% sure it's the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get into how these fucking quacks try to explain they did it. So there's a couple theories. There's the ramp theory. It's probably the most popularly accepted theory as to how the Great Pyramids were built, and it has the most evidence to back it up. So in a nutshell, the idea is that the pyramids were built through the sheer and impressive force of tens of thousands of Jews, workers. Stones were supposedly pulled across the desert with ropes and sleds, and recent intel tells us that the sand was wet to reduce any friction. This practice can actually be seen depicted in ancient wall paintings. It's a distraction.
Okay, so go fuck yourself.
It's a distraction.
What are you talking about?
It's a distraction. How?
There goes the foreman showing them how they built the fucking thing
Or one
on a water sled.
or one sophisticated person being like, leave diversion. Why would you not leave? You think they're smart enough to build a fucking whole thing like that and
so
not
you're
leave a
saying
diversion?
so here's what you're saying. So
There's an ancient civilization.
UFO shows
That's
up.
pretty good.
Yeah, right. UFO shows up. They'd be like, "Leap Glorp, I'll help you build this," and then like Lego bricked a pyramid together, and they're like, "All right, so all you have to do is like tell it it's not us, and then we're straight. All right, see you later." That's it.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Also, what incentive do you have to tell anything?
You're right.
There is no incentive. No one's going to believe you.
It wasn't a giant feat of human engineering.
I don't think that's what it is. I think the straight aliens came down and just like took over everything. That's not the way. I think what really probably happened is there's either two things. Either they came and incorporated and it was just like semi-normal that there's these higher beings because they
featured on the song.
No, they
featured on pyramids?
Kind of, yeah, like they were the gods. Like, you know how every like back then culture has these higher than life gods, and there's usually a bunch of them.
It was like pyramids, FT, Glip.
Yes. Why is it so hard? I never thought you would take the opposite stance on fucking conspiracy theories.
No, I just think that one is kind of silly.
Okay, so that's theory one. There's fucking a pulley system. Once the stones were dragged across the desert, the stones were pushed up a series of ramps, which Sheriff confirms were made out of either tree trunks or sand, and they were built upwards. So that's complete and utter horseshit. Then there's the water shaft theory, which it differs a little bit from the ramp theory. It's the huge blocks of stone used to construct the pyramids were transported on floating rafts along the Nile during the flood season. Also sounds like horseshit. How do you get the stone onto the raft? How do you know that the raft floats like that?
You slide the stone onto the raft.
This is what no, absolutely. And then you got to
there's a chart, Daniel.
Do you know what's harder than getting stone out of sand? Getting stone out of dude, this is absolutely insane. So, what's great about the
there's a GIF showing how they would do it. It's the stones at the bottom.
How the fuck did it just go up?
The log
Explain to me how the hell it went up.
The log is used as a buoyant device.
The log.
So the log floats on top of the water and. The log guides it up.
How did the stone go up?
Because the log is a buoyant device.
Who gives a fuck about buoyancy? Gravity's involved.
The Egyptians! That's why they did it.
Dude, it's crazy. I'm staring at a diagram and still don't believe. It's going up water. It's going up a waterfall.
It's called buoyancy. It's physics.
Okay, so then there's
You were
another
out there
thing.
banging your cranium on the 80-yard line while you're supposed to be learning this shit.
There's not an 80-yard line, you fucking retard. Also, God damn, you're an idiot. Also, okay, so you don't believe that there's any sort of higher power that contributed to this, but you think that these...
Are you conflating God? Are you saying higher power as in God? Or are you
people
saying
didn't
higher
have
above
inside
the earth into the atmosphere through
They
the
didn't have
stratosphere?
inside plumbing, but they had anti-gravity technology? Are you fucking kidding?
That was before it was like,
What?
They didn't have anti-gravity technology. It's called buoyancy, dickhead.
I can't properly wipe my ass, but we can build
That's
a...
your fault. You not being able to wipe your ass is your own issue that
Sorry.
I've asked you to address several times.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. These niggas can't wipe their own ass, but they have anti-gravity technology. Are you on cocaine? What is this? Oh, what? The output line, the waste valve, the check valve, standpipe. Yeah, it checks out. No, it makes sense.
Wait, is that just an Egyptian toilet that we're looking at?
What the fuck? What's a standpipe? Oh, all right. That's why it's conspiracy theories, kids. I know absolutely nothing that I'm arguing to the death right now. All right, so that's the water theory, and I got.
Can I get a timestamp on where we're
There's
at right
another
now?
one. You remember you told me to go forever? You started this by going.
40? All right. I'll let him do 5 to 7 more, and then I'll get into mine.
That's how little you have.
I don't have
I'll
much.
let you get to about the whole episode.
I don't have much.
All right. So that's the water theory, which is clearly cockamamie horse shit.
There's so many graphs.
Then there was. I mean, you look up. Okay, he just showed me a diagram from Tron that apparently was around.
It's not from Tron, dickhead.
So-
It's from so long ago that the GIF isn't that good because it's been known for that long. That was like 2003 shit.
You're a sheep. I've never looked at you.
You're out of
I've
your
never looked at you
mind.
so different.
You're out of your
Please
mind.
explain that to me, someone. It doesn't fucking make any sense. I don't
The
care if
buoyancy
the wood
of the log.
floats.
The buoyancy of the
How
logs.
would the buoyancy of the log carry it up, though? Where
Because
the fuck
it
is that coming
follows
from?
the trail of the water.
Well, how the fuck is the water going up then? When have you ever seen a fucking water up, nigga? That doesn't happen. It's a waterfall.
So, are you saying
Ian, if you pull up a water up right now, I'm coming over there. I'm coming over.
you need to close the door of the sound room right now? To be fair, it's not that it could be still water that allows
This is the conspiracy theory in a nutshell. I'm being shown wrong gravity, and people are being like, I'm the crazy one.
No, please.
No.
I love it how so I wish this could be shown through the podcast, but the way that water flowing upwards through processes such as capillary action pump systems or by harnessing external forces like strong winds and a phenomenon like water flowing upwards. So here's what Ian just did. He ushered that in like it was like, I'm really sorry to bring this up, guys.
You seem to believe really strongly in the words you're saying, but
I know that you're really passionate about what you're saying right now.
turns out you can be more fucking wrong. All right, so it turns out these people were just the smartest society in the history of the world, and then they just vanished, I guess.
You ain't
'cause-
got shit else to do other than learn what's around you.
So you become the smartest civilization in the world. Figure out how to make water go. You figure out how to make water fly, and then you just die.
you
And then
find out how to
just
make water go.
die. I know. Fly would have been way better if I got it out
Yeah.
first. You figure out how to make water go?
You
Then
make
just-
water go do it?
Hey, you guys make water go. Shit. Only aliens, if you ask me. And then the third theory is they built the rocks in place. That's the third one. Then you can get to yours. Yada, yada, yada. You guys know the drill. And then they fucking... That's the only one I kind of believe. Because that's the only one that semi makes sense. Is you get all these small guys and they all carry sediment and they basically make these rocks one by one. That makes more sense.
Like just kind of like compacting it into it's like solid like sand.
Which is why
Like
that's
solid rock,
which is
right?
why that's a conspiracy as well, because they're solid rock. So it's like, how do you make solid rock?
Yeah, that's
You can't.
stupid.
That would be one of the ones I'd want to know. If I got to die one day, it wouldn't want to be like, I wouldn't ask any real questions like why'd my dad leave or why'd my mom leave or why'd my other dad leave.
Dude,
I
the
would
pearly
ask,
gates have to deal with a bunch of fucking dumbasses nowadays.
yeah, for sure. Is the Loch Ness Monster real? It's like, you could ask me anything in the world. You're like, all right, fine. Bigfoot? It's like,
Yeah, like,
no, man.
can I send you to hell?
Yeah, it's like you lived a halfway decent life, but you're pissing me
You're
off.
so kind on Earth, but god damn it, are you just a dumb bag of bricks?
fucking
The amount of
damn it.
Lennies from Of Mice and Men that come through the pearly gates now, they're just being like, is Toby Keith the best there ever was?
I thought you meant Lenny Marcus.
Yeah.
Lenny Marcus is up there at the pearly gates. being like,
Yeah.
What's the air conditioning?
When's Toby
set to-"
playing?
All right. What is your thing? Because you have, I'm
Okay.
guessing, absolutely nothing, and then you judge me for reading my thing for definitely not the first time.
Not far off.
Right? Are you a conspiracy guy?
I'm a conspiracy in like different aspects.
Are you a conspiracy cutie?
Oh, is that a thing?
That's a deep cut and a joke on how we rip off a certain podcast from a failed podcast that they did 6 years ago. Anyone?
Who? What?
God, my comedy knowledge is great. I really don't do bits well, but my comedy knowledge of like podcasts and lore is so deep, dude.
Yeah, that's what gets them. Lore. So this is a story I have to tell you. So in Thebes, Egypt, in 2090 before Christ, the high priest Imhotep has an affair with the pharaoh Seti.
Okay.
So
wait, a girl?
the pharaoh Seti's mistress.
Oh,
So Anuk-Su-Namun.
there's a Japanese person.
Oh, these are all Egyptian names.
Oh,
So
Anuksu. Come on, dog.
So basically, Imhotep and Anuk-Su-Namun kill the pharaoh after he discovers the pair's transgressions, where the pharaoh's bodyguards, the Medjai, Medjia.
That's the first time you read this.
No, it's just hard to pronounce.
Yeah, there's a J in there.
I'm
next
trying
to
to
it.
pronounce like phonetically spelled Egyptian.
You did hit phonetically though.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me my flowers. So Anuk-Su-Namun takes her own life.
Right.
While Imhotep flees. So he flees Egypt. Imhotep and his priest steal her corpse and travel to Hamun-Aptra.
Hamon?
And they, Egyptians are very spiritual people. So it's Hamun-Aptra is known as the city of the dead to conduct a ritual to resurrect her. But the Menage intervene. And as punishment, Imhotep's priests
What's a menage?
The Menage are basically the old-timey Egyptian police. So it's like kind of a term used for the Egyptian police.
Because menage a trois is
Menage a
fucking-
trois is three-way.
right?
I think so.
Found out my boss had one of those today. How you doing?
What?
Yeah. Real loose culture we got going on.
I was
Pretty
about to
fun.
say, you guys got weird relationships.
It's great.
So, as punishment, Imhotep's priests are mummified alive, which has got to suck because I don't know if you know about the mummification process, but they take all your like goop inside your belly and put it into like little cat jars and shit.
So they kill you first?
No, they were mummified alive.
And then they wait for you to die and then they scoop your shit out?
Well, I can't imagine you live very long after. God damn it. Fucking Haley texting me. First off, I love it when Haley goes out of town because she's like, I'm going to spend a week in Arizona. I love Arizona. I miss Arizona. 3 days in, she's like, this is the most boring place in the world. And I'm like, come back to New York and stop complaining. So
Every week there's a new plan for these kids. It's crazy.
dude, she's going to move me to fucking space before she's comfortable anywhere. So as punishment, his priests were mummified alive while Imhotep himself is cursed and buried alive with flesh-eating scarabs. What
What the fuck is a scarab?
the scarabs are beetles that were prominent in like the culture of the Egyptian times.
I know a scarab from Halo. That's about it.
Scarabs from Halo
Scarabs
are
in
pretty
Halo are
sick.
lit as fuck. Oh, they look like real scarabs.
Yeah.
Oh, hell to the fuck no. Also, isn't Egypt Africa, right? So these are blacks. Dude, I love a Midwestern mom. Oh, man, the blacks. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're scarabs.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Wait, one more time. The blacks. All right, keep going.
all right. I'm glad you got that in. So the Menage are sworn to prevent Imhotep's return, as his resurrection would grant him immense power.
What did you search to find this?
This is the plot of The Mummy.
All right. I feel like I've seen something. Oh, dude, you fucking suck. You've done this like 7 times.
This is the first time I've ever done this.
All right.
So this is real. In 1926 AD, in Cairo, Kingdom of Egypt, Jonathan Karahan presents his sister Evelyn, a librarian and aspiring Egyptologist, working in the museum, created
Egyptologist?
Egyptologist.
What the fuck?
Egyptologist, probably that.
How much you think they make? Nothing?
They get paid in fun.
I was gonna say
necklaces.
that's a passion sport for sure. You're not in there for bucks.
Yeah. And to be fair, there's a deadline on that. There's only so much you can figure out about Egypt before you're like, all right, done.
Well, there isn't. Is there also a conspiracy? There's a bunch of shit under the sand, right? Like they had multiple big like.
No, they have like whole crypts and stuff like that that go down underneath. There's so many tunnels. It's crazy.
That's no good. And you're telling me no one else has done anything close to that in the history of the world since? The closest thing you have to what they have in Egypt would be the French catacombs, and the only reason that they have those is so they could hide all the kids they were sodomizing.
Oh my God, can you let me get to the Scorpion King, please?
Yeah, man. Sorry. I tried to be smart for about 3 seconds. Jesus Christ.
Gosh,
right.
absolutely chatty.
Never mind.
So Imhotep follows the expedition back to Cairo and unleashes a biblical plague of Egypt. I don't know if you heard about this. Those who discovered
which one?
The plague of Egypt, the plagues
Like
of
the
Egypt.
blood and the bugs and the frogs and the firstborn murderers?
Let's see.
Just like the good book said.
So the Nile becomes a river of blood. Oops. And then frogs emerge from the Nile
Wait.
to infest Egypt.
They do the story of Passover in The Mummy?
That's Imhotep.
Well, no, that's
No, it's not. It's Imhotep. I know it kind of looks like the guy who vaguely played the Thing in the original Fantastic Four movie.
I was going to
But
say
it
it
is
looks like
not
Happy
him.
from Iron Man.
It
John Favreau.
It does not.
It looks
that
like
is
Favreau.
not John Favreau.
It looks like young Fav, like Couples Retreat Fav.
No. Favreau had more of like kind of good looks than that. This
That's
guy,
a hot guy.
That's not a hot guy. Are you kidding me? He looks like an Eminem.
All right.
You just gave him the eyebrows. What was that for?
I know hot.
You don't know hot. If you say that's
Bitch.
hot, you don't know hot.
All right.
Looks like Vin Diesel's stunt double.
Vin Diesel's hot.
Shut up.
Are you? I would. That's a different argument for a different day.
If you think Vin Diesel's hot, then you'd fuck Aaron Berg.
two different guys. No, don't you fucking nod like that. That's crazy. No, first of all,
gets it.
Vin Diesel is 6'2". Eat my cock and
Gnats
balls.
emerge from the ground and infest Egypt. Wild animals or flies harm Egyptians and their livestock. Mass death of Egyptian livestock to pestilence.
Firstborn gets snipped.
Boils infect Egyptian and their livestock. Thunderstorms and hail, locust swarm, 3 days of total darkness, death of every Egyptian firstborn, yada yada, all that jazz.
That's the most important one. They had
That's
to put
what-
lamb's blood on their doors.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
I should have
And
done the story past.
those who discover the canopic jars are hunted and killed by Imhotep, restoring his human form and strengthening his power. Attempting to find answers at the museum, the survivors instead find our death.
You know what's
being
crazy is
hosted by
Imhotep's-
Dr. Bay.
Imhotep's probably only like 19 years old, 20 years old.
Yeah, he's like in his probably like late 30s. People like honestly had fucking beta fish life expectancies back then.
All right.
So to bring it up, to bring it all together, Benji, who had been pilfering treasure, inadvertently, goddamn words are hard sometimes.
Hey,
triggers
what's the point of your
inadvertently
podcast?
triggers a booby trap, causing the city to start collapsing. Rick, Evie, and Jonathan escape while Benny is buried inside, devoured
Right.
by scarabs. Outside, the group discover Ardith survived. He bids them farewell, and everyone lives happily ever after. And that is a real story.
Hey, what's your podcast about? It's like, well, I go about conspiracy. What the McFuck?
Yeah, I think that's a
There's
scarab
a scarab
attack.
inside of him?
Yeah, this bugged me out, dude. When I saw it when I was a little kid.
That's the size of scarabs?
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Are they not alive anymore?
No, scarabs are still around.
That thing just, damn, look at skinny B. Frage.
Oh, dude, such a hunk.
Also, no one thought to hit it. Like, they're just watching it crawl around his skin, and not one person went, there it is.
I mean, I don't know if that would stop it. If it just suddenly went from the palm of your hand to inside of your skin with no wound, I don't know if I could really punch that thing out of
Yeah,
you.
but if that's me and you didn't try, I'm not talking to you anymore.
I would get a knife. I would get like a pen and try to stab it.
That's your answer? What
Yeah.
the fuck? That's no, you just.
It's not of worldly means.
Yeah, I guess we are in a temple in the middle of fucking Egypt. There's a
I
scarab.
would
in my-
honestly, if it was crawling up your arm, I'd tie a belt to the top of your arm, trying to stop it.
Do you think it's hard for it to crawl up my arm because it has to go through a vast mechanism of pulleys and a bunch of underground
It isn't
water
exactly
nonsense?
real, pal.
All right, that's your deal. Not the Prince of Egypt, the Mummy.
Yeah, dude, I was doing so much shit today that
I
like
gave him the option. I want you to know this. I go, what are we doing today? Pick the thing. You could have picked anything you knew well, anything in the world. You go,
I thought ancient civilizations would be fun.
it's the hardest thing in the world to do. You have to know so much.
Not when you're doing the mummy,
You
pal.
have to know I no, and then you left me out here to get fucked. What the hell?
Not when you're doing the
You go,
mummy.
we're doing Egypt. I'm going to read the IMDb plot of the shitty mummy movie. Daniel, what do you have? You go
Shitty
first.
is a
And now that-
fucking crazy thing to say about the mummy movie.
And now that I know-
would understand that for The Rock's first movie, The Scorpion King, but the mummy?
Those are about the same thing.
No, they're not.
You're
out of your mind. Look at the box office gross of The Mummy versus Scorpion King.
Okay, well then,
and watch this guy chug his own cock in real time.
Well, then Bert Kreischer's the best comedian in the world by that definition.
Oh yeah,
So,
you're right, because the machine made so much money in theaters.
No, I'm just saying it's by that definition, whoever makes the most money is the best, which I agree with that. So in this theory, yes, technically you've backed me up against the wall, but
No, the Mummy is far better.
look up the CGI where the
plot-wise.
mummy pops out. There's a part where the mummy pops out, and it's as bad CGI as anything that Dwayne Johnson did in the Scorpion
It was
King.
like 2004.
Where's that energy with the Scorpion King, cocksuck? When do you
pretty
think
sure
that got made?
That's from the Scorpion King.
I know. There's one in the Mummy too.
No,
where
that's
you get
from the movie The Scorpion King.
I'm very aware. It's the worst CGI you've ever seen in your life. But the Mummy, there's a scene in the Mummy where you get to see the Mummy.
No, I'd say the worst CGI animation I've ever seen in my life is Hoodwinked.
Van Helsing. I love Hoodwink.
Yeah, but you go back and look
No,
at
it makes me feel comfy on the inside. The same way Jimmy Neutron does. I like the bad.
that dude. I remember telling my dad when I was 7. I'm like the animation Jimmy Neutron fucking sucks. I hate it. And my dad legitimately, first off, that's good CGI. That's good CGI for the time. When did the Mummy come out?
There's just less light. They just didn't light this motherfucker up at all.
Exactly. That's how you hide bad CGI instead of having torches around a fucking PS2 Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That's not good CGI.
With a centaur scorpion on the bottom half.
That part was sweet.
That is tight.
That part was sweet. If they redid that movie today, they could really do us some justice.
Oh, dude. The Scorpion Emperor?
Oh, hell, the
It
Mummy.
came out in 99. You can shove a dick up your ass.
Oh, when did the Scorpion King
I thought it
come
was
out
in
then?
06.
Yeah, also, why is Mummy the Tomb of whatever the third one randomly just like a
Scorpion
Japanese
King came
film?
out in 2002. Yeah, there's no excuse. You can fuck your mother.
Well, they thought they didn't. That's the problem with having a hot lead. They thought they didn't need as much CGI.
Yeah, you're right.
They needed.
You can be so hot, you can turn your bottom half into a scorpion. That's what you're telling me.
Have you ever seen hentai porn? Yes.
That's all animated. That's 2D.
Hentai?
Yes.
No, you can buy real tentacles.
No, but that's not
Ian,
hentai. Listen, I didn't know I had to get into the strict mythology
Ian, thank you.
in the work that goes into hentai pornography, but it is a grueling process.
No, I'm not talking about the studios that make cartoon hentai. I'm talking about the disgraced Asian people.
That's not hentai.
What do you think hentai means? It's tentacle porn.
Is that the definition?
Yeah. You thought it was animated?
I thought that hentai was just basically animated pornography.
Type of compass you reading?
One that always points north.
Weiss.
Yeah.
What's Weiss?
One that always points north, pal. I
All
got
right.
fucking Captain Jack Sparrow's compass.
I think we're at about time. We'll look this up and then I'll cut in the Patreon names and then we'll
I think I'm
close
going to
this
be
out.
reading the Patreon names.
Tristan will
right?
cut in the Patreon names. Hentai porn.
Genre of sex manga and anime characters by overtly sexualizing characters. Oh, so I'm right. Fuck you. It doesn't have to be tentacle
Can I
pornography.
click see more, sir? Yeah. Can I get a little see
Can I
more
go to
action?
images, please?
Can I go
yeah.
Rule 34 hentai?
Holy wait,
Thank
can
you.
we scroll down real quick? Oh my god, the Google Trends of it being searched. First off, why they have the 1800s is beyond me.
Holy shit. And
But-
also the fact that it's not exactly 0 in 1850 is really concerning.
There's an uptick. There is an uptick.
It should be 0 and some change.
Between
and it's not.
1850 and 1900, right around World War One.
I was gonna say
no,
nah,
that's not
19
World War
right
One.
right at the time the boys got back from Japan, you can see the hentai level go way up, dog. 1950.
I ain't
it starts
sleeping with the
going-
enemy if it's animated.
No, that's what happens. Blowjobs happened in America because
Why are we
were
on Amazon looking at giant tentacles? Halloween decoration tentacles.
those are pretty sweet actually.
That is
that makes
honestly
sense.
very funny.
Because blowjobs originated when we were allies with the French, and all the soldiers went over there and would get blown by these French whores, and then they come back to the fucking Luans that lived here and be like, they put it in the mouth.
Do
right?
you know what? This is so funny. That makes so much sense.
That the French gave us blowjobs?
Yeah, just because like not even that. Just being like, let me make love to your penis with my knife. It's like, shut up, you idiot.
And then some
if it didn't feel good, we would make fun of them forever.
And then some corn-fed soldier brings it back to his Ohio wife named Linda, and she's just like, I ain't putting that shit kid in my mouth. What?
Yeah.
And that's why they all had gumas and fucking side families. Because if it's not going to suck, it's...
Yeah, dude. Shout out to my fucking Uncle Billy.
He has a side family?
No, but he was like, had to get like a Vietnam era abortion for a lady in Germany.
What does that look like?
I assume gears.
Hey, look that way.
I assume gears and levers or something.
Pulley system,
Some
anti-grav
pulleys.
water.
That's how they build the pyramids.
All right, well, look, tell a friend about the cast. We appreciate you for watching. Tristan's gonna read the Patreon names in a cutaway. I'll put it in like now or a little bit later. Change your name to something fun. We're growing every day on Patreon. We got to the point where
I'm growing every second.
I'm stiff. No, we're getting to the point where you guys are keeping the boat afloat, and we couldn't do it without you and all the other fun stuff that I'm told to say by our HR people. Tell a friend about the cast. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye. What's up, team? I told you we'd be reading the Patreon names at the end. Tristan had to dip. He's in Austin right now. I'm about to do Kill Tony, so that'll be coming out here in a sec. Watch out for that. Juice the numbies when it comes out. But we're reading off the Patreon names. As always, when you join the Patreon, we encourage you to change your name to something fun, make it funny. We read it out at the ends. We're growing every day, and we got some new ones, especially on the follower of Gush. You guys really seem to like that internal affairs we got going on. So we got, how would you spell it? Question mark, question mark. I'm asking for a friend. Matthew Murray. We got Cowboy Daniel, Pickle with a Suspicious Hole in It. We got Prehistoric Ape, Future Human, Will Kick Your Ass, Femboy Bussy Go Blap Blap. Carl, America was the last great postal workers. Wait, hold on. Carl, America was last great when postal workers drank on the job. Goldthorpe. God, Carl's undefeated. It's week for week with this kid. And then we have Reserve Cowboy Tristan. That's funny. Well, we appreciate you guys. Join the Patreon. You'll see this at the end. We'll see you next week.